right, take a note. I need a paper towel rack. Would be great. Oh, it's a little chilly this morning. Windy too. I think that's a downside of being so close to the water. It's beautiful, but it can be windy. 3 drawers I installed up here. I got some food supplies. It was funny because when I first installed the drawer, all I had in here was peanuts and almonds. So this was literally like 3 rows of these guys. I'm taking them out, put a little bit more sustenance in here. But there are some things that it needs to kind of get sorted out. This is just what I had. There's a big container of butter here that's just like, that's taking up so much space. So maybe we should make some potatoes for breakfast. Tortillas, because obviously, you know, rice goods, canned goods, good old Spam. This is Spam with bacon. Let's see. So that is the first drawer for food. Good enough for a couple weeks worth of camping, probably. Here is where all the cooking supplies went. Here's the cast iron. Take that out. Probably gonna need that right away. My other frying pan, my toaster. Probably gonna need that. Cutting board and wooden utensils. And then down here, I don't want to show you this drawer, but it's basically just a junk drawer with everything else in it. And yeah, it's working well so far. Since we don't have the house battery and anything hooked up to it, where I want the house battery to go is just extra storage for snacks and stuff. Yeah, literally just snacks and paper towel right now. And I don't really have anything else in the cubby down here except for the picnic tablecloth. That could also be an extra storage for more canned goods. And I think that may be the route I go, because then the weight of them is right on the floor as opposed to being on the slides. But yeah. Let's see if the coffee's ready. Yo. All right. Let's get this day started. Okay, so this setup last night with just the mat that Lindsay gave me and all the blankets underneath me to give some insulation was way better than when I used this air mattress. I wasn't nearly as cold, and it was colder here overnight than it was at Beaver Mines Lake. So everybody out there was saying, yeah, duh, air mattresses get cold. Yeah, I know that now. And I'm not trying to get out of myself, and I don't want to jinx it. Well, I had that mat underneath me. It was still quite flat and hard, right? Because I'm not directly on the floor. And my back feels a lot better. I don't know. I was having really bad lower back pain last night before we went to bed. So I'm going to gauge that and see. But that might be onto something there. So anyways, yeah, this was way better, way more comfy, and way more warm. I'm okay with that. Doesn't mean I want to delay installing the bed. I still would like to have it so that I have more room here. But I thought that was kind of interesting. Like, no, I'm not going to film anything. I'm just going to enjoy my coffee and some breakfast. But then I remembered we had this. Let's see how that goes. That's a game changer.
No, don't get too excited. It's hard to find in Calgary.
I know. Where did you say you found it? The first?
It's a liquor store on Edmonton Trail, but that bottle I found in Creston. So
we're pretty close to Creston right now, aren't we? Let's rip over there.
You know who is close to Creston?
Who?
Byron.
Right?
Ask your parents every time they drive there. Hey.
I never go through Creston.
Yeah, they do.
We always come through the Revelstoke way.
Not your mom and dad. Nah.
We're doing this? Where are they going? Are they going to Byron's?
Yes, but they went the longer way. I know this.
Maybe one time.
Maybe twice.
Maybe one time.
Well, whatever.
How many times have you been to Byron? Don't you, Byron? Go to Creston and buy some of that Nanaimo bar liquor for Lindsay and I. Pretty please? Not so bad. That's working pretty well. My stove still sucks compared to Lindsay's. It just doesn't regulate as well. So my process is turn it on, fricassee it, turn it off, let it sit for a bit in the hot cast iron, and reignite it with another match. But anyways,
Kind of saucy.
hash browns from baby potatoes, toast, cooking up.
I've got
And then some eggs over here that I already did. And again, they took like 30 seconds to make. I guess I could look at it like my stove's a microwave.
I'm sorry, I'm just so excited about Nutella.
Sadie's very excited about Nutella.
I don't know why.
Can't say I've ever had it, but I hear good things.
I've got Nutella. You've never
peanut
had
butter
Nutella? What's wrong with you?
with honey.
Oh my god, dude! It's like the.
Here we go. Now I'm going to hear about Nutella for the next hour.
Or you can maybe dip a strawberry in it and see how good it is. See how good it is.
Dip a strawberry in it.
Drove into Coleman and then blew through Coleman, and now we're in Blairmore. Home hardware, even better.
You want to go in?
Oh, I love camping stuff.
Okay. So do I.
It's a home hardware. We were like, is that a Canadian Tire? We're both suckers for Canadian Tire. Then we thought it was a pharmacy, so we're looking for road bags because we're old AF.
There's lots of stuff in here. I'm gonna go past it.
Yeah, we'll come hit it on the way back out. Cool. Real past beer. Just
What? Well, I know what we're doing. Sorry, Sadie.
past beer. Oh, you don't want to hit it on the way out?
No, we'll hit it on the way out. I'm just trying to see.
Oh, it's a restaurant.
But we can hit it.
I wonder if they have off sales.
But we can Google it. Or you're
There's a pharmacy. There's an IGA.
Done. We don't need
And then
to.
there's nothing else up there. This is the perfect little town. Red Apple, big brands, big savings.
We gotta go to all these.
All right. So this is our afternoon, and that's fine. The reason we came in is because we started the fire very early yesterday, and I didn't bring all the wood that Adina gave me. Made it back with a few things, few treats, few items. Lindsay's in love with this place. She's coming back here like 18 times this summer, and we just went and scoped out some of the other sites. Twice. I feel like it's more than twice. I got some double-sided tape at Home Hardware. We'll go over what that's for later, which is pretty cool. And I was able to find actually the least expensive 2-inch hole saw drill I've seen anywhere, even less expensive than Amazon. What could this be for? We'll get to that hopefully this week, coming up in a future video. Okay, so the double-sided tape that I picked up in town is for, where is it? These LED lights that Lindsay had on her. So I've seen these before. They're Woods brand little LED lights, 10-foot strands. You can get them at Canadian Tire. I think they're about $13. They look really cool in here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to use the double-sided tape to stick them to the underside of the white trim. The tape's a little bit on the thick side, I think. So this one strand is only gonna fit the one length of the van. Eventually, I think what I'll do is I'll pick up one or two more and have it come down the back of the van and up here above the sink area. And then all I'm gonna do to power it for now, since I don't have the house battery hooked up or anything like that, is we're just gonna use the battery bank that is currently using to charge the cell phone that I'm filming on. All right, so the tape is a lot thicker this way than the LED strip. So to save myself some tape, I guess, I'm gonna cut it down the middle. This is probably gonna make this a lot more difficult than it needs to be, but we'll see. Okay, so I've got zero faith that it's going to stay up. That LePage double-sided tape, hot garbage. I don't know if it's because the back of the LED strip is made of the same material as the blue backing on this tape, but it really didn't want to stay. So that was a struggle. And it's there now, it's being held up, but I don't think once the van starts moving, then it's gonna stay. Unless it dries like overnight while we're here, right? Because we leave tomorrow. But anyway, let's check it out. Let's see what it looks like. Plug this into here and put that up there. Oh, that is so cool. That's it. Like, that's a lot of light. And that's just the one side. I mean, it'll be really cool to see what it looks like at night, but I mean, there's not a lot of light coming in right now. The only light coming in is through the driver and passenger side windows because I've got the windshield cover up there, but again, still ambient light. But that's pretty cool. And I have this USB extension cable. I bought it for my Blu-ray burner years ago, and I've been hauling it around with me ever since. And it was just in the back. It was in the seat back carrier thing there. So I've got it running up behind the, whatever this is, roofing, ceiling stuff, coming out over here by the door, and the battery pack can just kind of go right here for now. If this is a solution that I stick with, and I could mount this up here, who knows? Because then you just step into the van. It's just a quick press on the wall to turn all the lights on. And this will look dope once it runs along the back and up the other side, which would be a pretty easy little job once we get back into town. I like it a lot. Would it be better if I could make it pink or green or orange? Perhaps, but yeah, I like it. Interior lighting on a cheap.
Yeah, they do.
We always come through the Revelstoke way.
Not your mom and dad. Nah.
We're doing this?